Diere Zimbabwe, Diere Zimbabwe, Diere Zimbabwe. Mukoma wako uchamuponda, uchimupondera nyaya yebato. Mukoma wako uchamuponda wanda, uchimupondera nyaya yenyika. Hanzvadzi yako wakairova, uchirovera nyaya yebato. Sisi wako wakavarova, uchivarovera nyaya yebato. Baba wakavatsinga, uchivadzingira nyaya yebato. Mwana wako wakamudzuka, uchimudzukira nyaya yenyika. Ndiyo here Zimbabwe, ndiyo here Zimbabwe, ndiyo here Zimbabwe, ndiyo here Zimbabwe. Ndiyo here Zimbabwe, amayiwe Zimbabwe, ndiyo here Zimbabwe, amayiwe Zimbabwe. Bazaro makadzikisa, muchidzidzisira nyaya yebato. Chikafu munovanyima, muchivanyimira nyaya yebato. Minda yavo makaitora, muchiitorera nyaya yebato. Ndiyo here Zimbabwe, ndiyo here Zimbabwe, ndiyo here Zimbabwe, ndiyo here Zimbabwe. Diere Zimbabwe, Diere Zimbabwe, Diere Zimbabwe, amayiwe Zimbabwe, Diere Zimbabwe, amayiwe Zimbabwe. Mukoma wako wakamuponda, uchimupondera nyaya yebato. Mukoma wako uchamurova, uchimurovera nyaya yenyika. Mombe dzake uchadzitora, uchidzitorera nyaya yebato. Vanhu makavarova, uchivarovera nyaya yebato. Ndiyo here Zimbabwe, ndiyo here Zimbabwe, ndiyo here Zimbabwe, ndiyo here Zimbabwe.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Zimbabweans. Thank you so much for joining. Depending on where you are, here in America, it's 1:34, Maskati Chayo, and I know it's evening in Zimbabwe. Good evening, Zimbabwe. Good evening, South Africa. Those who are joining us now, you are live here on your favorite program, PADARE na Mambo Sose. We are live on Zimai. We are also live on Change Radio, the radio itself, and we are live on Change Radio, Facebook Change Radio, YouTube. Please do share this link with other people so that as many people as possible can benefit from what we are discussing here. Champion Barbara, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Chief Sose. Lingabe lavuka njani lachona njani mthwakazi omuhle emagumbini amane wonke omhlaba. Yebo sesiphendukele njalo uhlelo lwethu lwamaviki wonke PADARE na Mambo Sose edale lenduna yakosose ngithemba liphilile lapho elikhona emagumbini amane wonke omhlaba. Yebo namhla sibuye le ndaba indaba ezwisa ubuhlungu indaba ka-Honorable Sithole okhithwe ejele. Asijabuli, we are not celebrating ngenxa yokuthi ubevele wayengamelanga abesejele ngoba akulacala alidalayo. Sonke siyakwazi ukuthi khona indaba ayabafaka ejele kasondaba yokuthi bangahlala ejele kanye noJob Sikhala labanye inyathini abayi-15. Ngakho-ke mhlalani lilalele lirelaxe, sheyani ividiyo ukwenza ukuthi abanye bonke bayibone. Yebo phela si-live ku-Facebook Change Radio, Facebook page Change Radio, Twitter Spaces Change Radio, YouTube, and also ku-Change Radio umsakazo wabantu, umsakazo wenguqulo Change Radio. Thank you so much. Siyabonga.
Yes, we are expecting to be joined by Honorable Sithole. As you know, Honorable Sithole has been in jail for the past 4.5 months, and that's a long time. He was only accorded bail on Friday, which is something that in itself is horrendous. That's something that we need to discuss as Zimbabweans. What happened to Honorable Sithole and what continues to happen to Honorable Job Scholar and the other Nyatsime 16 is something that we should not accept as Zimbabweans. Bail is something that is a constitutional right to anyone, to every Zimbabwean. And these two, including the other Nyatsime comrades, were denied a bail. They should have been given bail. We cannot have a situation where ZRP or the Zimbabwean authorities arrest to investigate. The idea, worldwide, everywhere else, you are, investigated and then you get arrested after you've been proven to have a case to answer. That's when you only go to jail. And the worrying thing and something that should make every Zimbabwean angry, including you, Champion Barbara. I know you're angry about that. We saw Wajgajena, a member of parliament for ZANU-PF, who had stolen money, who stole millions of dollars, and people like Mayim Fumira and other people that belong to ZANU-PF, getting in prison, and then within a few days, they are granted bail. We don't have a problem with that because that's how the law should operate. That's how it should be. People, yes, you get arrested, but when you apply for bail, you should be able to get that bail. So we are seeing a situation here where ZANU-PF leaders, where ZANU-PF people that would have gotten bail, that would have been arrested, actually get bail as per constitution. And then we see Triple C leadership, including civic society leaders, being arrested and being treated differently by the courts. And that's something that we need to raise hell about as Zimbabweans because it's unacceptable. Barbara, are you not enraged? Yes, we are happy that Honorable Sithole is out on bail, but are you not enraged that he had to spend that much in waiting to get that bail?
She dropped just now.
Okay. It looks like Champion Barbara has dropped, but we want to hear your comments, folks. Please do share this video. Let us know what you think about what happened to Honorable Sithole. Should we celebrate? Should we be happy that he is out? Yes, we can be happy. Yes, we thank the Lord that he is out. But obviously, we should at the same time be very angry, be very disappointed, be very enraged because he should not have been in jail in the first place. That's another issue to discuss as well, because he and Honorable Job Scholar and the other Nyatsime 17 did not even commit a crime. They did not commit a crime. They should never have been in jail in the first place. But we saw them getting arrested for no reason at all. Honorable Job Scholar is said to have incited violence. There was no violence that was incited by Honorable Job Scholar. Honorable Job Scholar akangotaura kuti muchazviona sezvatinongoita kana waitirwa chinhu nemunhu, muchazviona vachireva kuti munhu avakauraya uyu achavapfukira, because that's our culture. Kune chinonzi ngozi inoreva kuti munhu wauraya iropa haringoendi rega, anokupfukira asingazive kuti ukauraya munhu kutsika dzedu munhu iye anogona kupfukira ndiani. Ndo zvaita kuna Honorable Job Scholar izvozvo. Hapana chimwe chavaitaura chinopfuura ipapo, but he was arrested. But we are going to talk more about this. Let me welcome back, Barbara. I had just asked the question before you went out that are you not angry? Are you not disappointed that yes, of course, Honorable Sithole is out, but he had to spend more than 4 months waiting for that bail. And I had said that people like Wajrejena, the looters, they got jailed while he's still job scholar and Honorable Sithole were there. Akatopinda muchikuru bimomo, akaburitswa within a few days, he got his bail.
Yeah, ngizonde kakhulu chief, ngizondile. Uyazi uhulumende owezamthetho, uhulumende wamasela, uhulumende wabafuquluzi benotho. Uyazi akathethi amacala ngendlela eyiyo esithi khona akula justice eZimbabwe. Abantu bezanu bayatshontsha, abantu bezanu bayangena ejele. Singathi ukungena kwabo yilokho okuthiwa belahlisa, bangangena ejele banikwa ibheyili lanxa betshontsha inkalakatha zezimali, lanxa betshontsha igolide, lanxa betshontsha imali yomphakathi, bangena 2 minutes baphume. Kaso Wajajena yedwa chief, uWajajena wangena isikhathi sabo waphuma, uPriska Mfumira wangena waphuma, uHenrietta Rushwaya wangena waphuma, uObadiah Moyo wangena waphuma. Abantu esibazi ukuthi bonke bona lawo batshontsha. Kodwa amalunga e-CCC bangena emajele bavalelwe eChikurubi, babotshwe lenyawo chief, bafakwe ama-iron legs engathi badale inkalakatha le yecala. Bafuna ukuba-humiliate nje kuphela ukuthi babaphule umoya. Into ekhona chief ukuthi bayesaba, they are so scared. ZANU-PF is so scared of CCC. That's the reason why it is treating CCC members like this. They want to instill fear in members of CCC. They want us to keep quiet, but we are not going to keep quiet. Chief, I talked to Honorable Sithole today in the morning. He was just in a jovial mood. Honorable Sithole, you would not say he spent 4 months in prison in Chikurubi. When I spoke to him, when I asked about how he was actually at Chitungwiza Hospital, where there was a kid who was knocked down by a car. So he was attending to that child. Imagine, Munakabuda Nezuro, he was already on duty in Chitungwiza. So when I was asking him, Gutiko, Honorable, how are you? Are you okay? Health-wise, are you okay? He said, no, I'm okay, leader. I'm fine. And it's just that my mother was sick, and they did not tell me that my mother was sick. I only heard that my mother was sick when I got out. They didn't want to tell me because they said they thought it was going to break me whilst I was in prison. But and I asked him, how is Gogo now? He said, she's better now. How are the kids? Say, oh, the kids are fine. They were just missing me. I almost shed tears when he was narrating his story and the situation in Chikurubi. You are saying, Chief Anzi, Chikurubi, Zimbabwe is Chikurubi itself. And then just think of the Chikurubi prison. When Zimbabwe is a prison, think of a prison. So you are saying Chikurubi is west, it's inhabitable. It's a place where people cannot stay there, but they stayed 4 months there. And we just want to thank them, want to thank God for keeping them. We are not celebrating, like I said, Chief, because there's nothing to celebrate. They were not supposed to be incarcerated in the first place, so there's nothing to write home about. We are angry. We demand the release of the remaining job scholar and the 15, the Nyatime 15, because they are innocent. They did not do anything. So we continue demanding justice for the remaining 16. So there's nothing really to write home about. I'm actually angry, I'm actually angry. This should make all of us angry. This should make everyone unregistered voter to go and register to vote and vote for change in 2023. Thank you.
Now, George Sambiri, we are boiling inside at individual level, just waiting for signal for collective and mass action. We are ready, George Sambiri. I totally agree with you. And I also saw another comment there from Maititi talking about Maititi coming to the United Kingdom. Memotanya Hanzia. Then we have women ambassador for ED, my foot. What ambassador? Maititi coming to make money in Britain. Chief Society Tawanda Zogora breaking kuti Zanu PF de Europa. You know, that's very sad. I heard about that and I was like, isusu kuno kutakaka varira kunze Maititi. Akachauya kwa America, you know. But we hear that she's coming to the United Kingdom. You know, people, you know, sometimes at one time, at some point, we need to draw the line. We need to, you know, just draw the line in the sand. You know, this far, no further. We are people. We are Zimbabweans. We have power. Let's show our power. People in the United Kingdom should just boycott that show because you cannot be supporting someone who is enabling a regime, a terrorist regime, a regime that is doing this to Honorable Job Sithole, Honorable Scala, and the other Nyatsime comrades. We cannot be supporting someone who is supporting that regime. Because if you are supporting the regime the way Maititi supports that regime, it means she is complicit. It means she's in agreement with what Emerson Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF are doing to the people of Zimbabwe. So why can't we use our power? Why can't we just stop going to, you know, and supporting those people? Why do you have to pay your money to support someone who is supporting a regime that is making you suffer? Because you are suffering. You are in the United Kingdom. You are suffering. You should be home. You should be in Zimbabwe. I should be in Zimbabwe. I should be, you know, enjoying myself in Zimbabwe. And all of us, we shouldn't be here. But here we are, you know, buying tickets for Maititi, whom we know, you know, that she's openly supporting a regime. Not just a regime. This is a terrorist regime, a regime that is terrorizing its own people. We are, you know, this is a government that has literally declared war on its citizens. Where have you seen that? A government that opens fire, you know, live bullets on its own citizens. You saw what happened in Caesar. You saw what happened in Gokwe, and you continue to support a person like that. So our leaders in the UK, our comrades in UK, champions in UK, you know, let's do something about this. It's your democratic right. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just exercising your democratic right. Boycott here. Don't go to that show. But anyway, we are still trying to get hold of Honorable Sithole. As you heard from Barbara, who spoke to him in the morning, earlier on, he was at the hospital. He's already at work. He was at the hospital. One of the young kids, young youth in Chitungwiza was injured in an accident, and he's at Chitungwiza Hospital. And that's where Honorable Sithole was when Barbara spoke to him about this program. But he is ready, maybe as soon as he gets home, because when he spoke to Barbara, his battery was about to die. So as soon as he gets home, he charges his phone. He will join us. He was eager to come and share, his experiences in Chikurubi, and also get a chance to thank Zimbabweans that supported, that were praying for him while he was inside. As you can see there from those pictures, we are seeing Honorable Chidziva there and other citizens celebrating the release of Honorable Sithole. And we're going to try and get Honorable Chidziva and lawyer Bamu, whom I spoke to earlier on. They'll come here and share with us. Whilst we're trying to get them to come on board here, if we can just relive one of the programs that we had yesterday on VOA, where we were talking about the release of Honorable Sithole. We had a big fight there with one Dr. Mavaza, the stupid and unlearned doctor in the UK, Dr. Mavaza. He was saying CCC members should actually celebrate that Honorable Sithole is out, and that there's nothing to celebrate. If you can play that video while you try to get Honorable Chidziva here. Watching from Botswana, I'm from Wedza, ndimi mambo vedu imi. Christine Chirere, we have inbox mwana wekuwedza. Tine group revana vekuwedza, tichibatsira mugwazo kuwedza. Saka we have inbox Christine, titaure zvemugwazo. We can take a short break and play that video if you have it.
Vamavaza vari kutimanikidza kuti tipemberere kuburitswa kwavaSithole. Hapana chekupemberera, hapana chatinopemberera. Mumwe wedu anga akagariswa mujeri kwanokwana 4 months wozotaura kuti vakumakuritsa. 4 months idzodzo ndo murango wacho. Dai vanga vakabatwa nemhosva vaSithole vaifanira kutongerwa kugara mujeri 4 months kana 5 months. 4 months dzacho idzodzo vatodzigara vari vakangonzi vakamirira kuti nyaya yavo iongororwe. Saka mutemo ukupi iwoyo unogarisa munhu 4 months? It's a constitutional right for every Zimbabwean citizen to be accorded bail, just like they are according Watkajena, just like they are according Mai Mukumira and all the other ZANU-PF that are looting the country's resources. They are allowed to go home and their cases are investigated while they are home. But if it is a CCC member, they are incarcerated. It's tantamount to being incarcerated if you are in jail for over 4 months, and then after that you are released. And then ZANU-PF and Dr. Mavaza expect us to celebrate that. There's nothing to celebrate. In fact, ZANU-PF should be apologizing to Mr. Sithole because he was incarcerated for no reason. He did not commit any crime. Dr. Mavaza is not commenting on the people that murdered More Blessing Ali. Those are the people that should be in jail. Why are they not in jail? Why are the people that were murdered Mr. Tuesday in Kulawa not in jail? Why are the people that murdered Ponen Mube in Kwekwe not in jail? Why are the people that threatened the life of President Chamisa in Mutare in Masvingo, why are they not in jail? Because we know what they say. It's even worse than what Job Scala said.
Wow. Barbara.
She dropped.
Oh, okay. All right. So that was the program on VOA yesterday, where we were being told to celebrate ZANU-PF. Mavaza was actually saying, CCC people, you are not grateful. Your MP that we were fighting for is now out. You should be thanking Emmerson Mnangagwa for that. And I was like, this is an insult. It's actually an insult to expect us to be thankful to ZANU-PF, after what.
Honorable Sithole is back online. I've just asked him to join. He's gonna join us anytime soon. Maybe if he fails to join by video, maybe we're gonna get all this in WhatsApp call. He just sent a message.
Okay, excellent, yeah. Excellent. Yeah, watching from South Africa, Kumba Kwamaranda Kwaiva Kakasimba ZANU-PF iko zvino tangwara. Yes, vanhu ngativhurei maziso. Hapana kwatinosvika neZANU-PF. Kuvhotera ZANU-PF kuvhotera nhamo, kuvhotera ZANU-PF kuvhotera more persecution, kuvhotera ZANU-PF kuvhotera kushaya kwemabasa, kuvhotera ZANU-PF kuvhotera makomba muroad. Saka we have a chance, we have an opportunity to make sure that we change the leaders, we remove ZANU-PF from power. We have a chance to do that. Go and register to vote, and also prepare to go and vote if you are already registered, like myself. Go prepare now to go to Zimbabwe and vote. Thanks to Chauffeur, you outclassed Mavaza, who was very shallow, delusional, very, very shallow indeed. Yes, Barbara, you can go ahead and just comment on what Dr. Mavaza said yesterday, that we need to celebrate, we need to be thankful to Emmerson Mnangagwa that he released Honorable Sithole.
Yeah, I think you really answered him well there, Chief. There's nothing to celebrate, like I've said before. Why must we celebrate a bail is a right. Every convicted, every not convicted, everyone who hasn't even been convicted, everyone who has been jailed, has got a right to apply for bail. And haugoni kurambirwa kunzi hanzi hatikupi bail here they use the politics chief. The courts are now captured, the judiciary is captured, the police are captured, the PPs, prosecutors, public prosecutors, they are captured. Every institution in Zimbabwe is captured. And there's a video that I watched. I don't know whether Estella you put that video whereby this ZANU-PF men was saying, "Mapurisa ndedu, masoja ndedu, masiyawo ndedu," and haikona kuregedza president wedu achitukwa. Mukaona munhu anotuka president wedu hanzi shandisai zvipo zvamakapiwa naMwari. He was actually encouraging violence, and this is not the first person, chief. I don't know kuti munhu wechingani. This person was not even arrested, but he was inciting violence. He was actually inciting violence to say kuti vanhu veCCC they must be beaten, but he was saying it achitenderera. But you could even tell that this person is encouraging people, is inciting people to beat the opposition, which is very unfortunate. This is the reason why I always tell people, wherever you are, guys, if you are watching, all those that are watching now, please make sure that your people are registered. Your people back home, they are registered to vote. Your friends are registered to vote. Your relatives are registered to vote. I watched that documentary by President Chamisa, whereby you are saying, you are telling people to say, if people vote in their numbers, rigging will be very, very impossible. Yes, ZANU-PF rigged, but what makes their rigging succeed is because the registered voters don't go and vote. People don't even know the importance of voting. Anzina Nathan Kapambwa, we're dealing with a government that is instilling fear is their only weapon. Unfortunately, Vari Kunyangira Yawona 2023, we're bearing the evil names and fear forever. We have a job to educate youth, indoctrinated by the cartel that they deserve better than the $5 to support geriatric leaders. Exactly. The youth that we the youth that we've never seen a payslip. My youth asati akamboshanda chief, avazivi kuti kushanda kunonakidza sei. Inini I got employed at 18 years ndandakutoshanda inini. Mabasa anga asinganetsi by that time. Waenda kunoshanda basa raunoda form 4. Uchipedza form 4 waenda kunoshanda. Do you know what the industry, the economy, chief, was just like the UK economy, whereby you choose kwaunoda kuenda kubasa. Kana ukaona basa rako kubhoa, you leave and go to another job. You leave and go to another job. Everyone apedza form 4, whether you passed or you failed, everyone would go and work. So we are facing a situation whereby most youth, being 65% of the total population, the youth are unfocused. They don't know what is good living. They think kuti wakapiwa $5, vatobatsirwa, not knowing kuti $5 here within a short space of time, 1 hour chai $5 inenge yapera, because avasati vakambowana mari inopinda muaccount mavo, account inodaidza ivo, vachipinda mari ichipinda muaccount wapiwa payslip, so woenda kunowithdrawa mari yako so nekadhi rako uchitenga zvaunoda.
Chief, audio yenyu ine problem. Yeah, Chief, audio yenyu irikuita noise. Do you mind dropping and coming back, Chief?
I don't think he can hear you.
Hey. All right, let me call him. Taura any champion, Barbara. Very on mute. Okay.
Yes, he has dropped. Yes, whilst you are waiting for Chief, I was saying, Kuti, 2023, the only weapon that we have is your finger and your pen, the mighty pen. Is that going to liberate Zimbabwe? We are not going to the bush. We are not going to take up arms to fight ZANU-PF, but we are going to fight ZANU-PF in the ballot box. Mu ballot box, ndo mune yesi. Yes. Remember the mango strategy. Hanzi idyai zvamunopiwa nezanu. Pfekai t-shirts ezanu. Wear their t-shirts. Go to their meetings. Do everything.
Is it better now?
Yes, Chief. Yes, it's okay now. So the mango strategy is the one that you should preach to your relatives. Kuti endai munoita zvese zvamuri even chero sabhuku akati vanhu vese vezanu uyai kumashure kwangu, go behind the sabhuku, because if you don't go behind the sabhuku, you are going to
Okay,
again.
Barbara, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm with Honorable Chidziva here on audio.
Yes.
Honorable Chidziva, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the program. Now it's saying reconnecting when I was with him all this time when this mic was misbehaving. We know that Honorable Chidziva was one of the people that was there yesterday when they were welcoming Honorable Sithole. Honorable Chidziva, you are live on Zima, you are live on Change Radio. We are just discussing here the release of Honorable Sithole. And we saw that you were there yesterday when Honorable Sithole was released. Can you just tell us what was happening there? How the people turned up? Did you mobilize all those people? Did people just come? And how was your feeling when you heard that Honorable Sithole was out? Mongotiti muchidimbu boss kuziva kuti akujumai. Honorable Chidziva, can you hear me? Honorable Chidziva, can you hear me? He's right there on the phone, but I don't know what's going on with his network.
Can you try calling Honorable Sithole?
Okay. Honorable Chidziva, can you hear me? Let me try one more time. It looks like his network is bad. He was actually in Chitungwiza. He was. Let me try to call Honorable Sithole here. You can go ahead, Barbara.
Yes, I was just explaining the mango strategy. I think we really need to emphasize this. Those that are watching this program, please share with others because social media is very powerful. It is the only tool that we can use effectively to change things. Don't look down upon social media. It's very powerful. So the mango strategy, guys, you have to tell your relatives deep down kuzumba maramba fungo kuti endai kuma meeting ezanu, go to their meetings, take their input. You lose nothing. Wear their t-shirt, you lose nothing. We don't want people to be victimized. We want people to vote in their numbers. We want to shock as ZANU-PF. Take the money, chop the money, and vote wisely. There's someone who's saying, "Can I call him?" Who is that, Chief? There's a comment there saying, "Can I call him?" So, what they call him? Who's that? Late calling. We are calling him, yeah, Blake. We are calling him. So we need to preach this gospel. We need to preach this. The mango strategy is the only strategy that can change things. It's the only strategy that can make, that can bring back independence to Zimbabwe, because the Taneta nevan vanoshikidzirwa, people end up not uh, um, they end up not voting, you know. Panoguma pane voter apathy because vanhu vanenge vachitidzirwa nemasabhuku. So do everything that you are told to do by them. But when you get into the ballot box, wapedzirei? Ndo pachichawapedzera manje ballot box, ndo patiwapedzera chi. And that strategy, if followed well, wisely, you know, we're going to strip ZANU-PF left, right, and center. They must get a shocker, chief. Do you have that video?
Yeah, the network in Zimbabwe, people are just complaining that there is no electricity in Chitungwiza right now. So we are having problems connecting with the people that are supposed to be here. Both Honorable Chidziva and Lawyer Bamu are in Chitungwiza. And Mageta in. What kind of a country is that? But yes, Barbara, like you're saying, we need to be smart about you know, everything that is going on. I was watching another video where, you know, I saw a number of people, you know, listening to that ZANU-PF. Was it a ZANU-PF chairperson or something like that? I saw you also send me that the video, and he was threatening citizens. And you know, like we are saying, you know, we need to be smart. You know, if you have to attend a ZANU-PF rally, attend it. You know, but just know what you have to do. And when it comes to receiving, you know, mbewu, receiving fertilizer, receiving goodies from ZANU-PF, go ahead and receive them. Go ahead and take them. Usaregedze enda unotora kana hama dzenyu dziende kunotora, because those things belong to you. You know, the money that is buying the fertilizer, the mbewu, and everything, it belongs to Zimbabweans. It's taxpayers' money, or they would have looted it anyway. So you deserve those things, just like ZANU-PF supporters. But you know, you just know Brumango approach, Brumango strategy. You know, you are wearing green, or you are being told that you are ZANU-PF because you are at a ZANU-PF rally. And even us as citizens, we now need to be smarter than you know, the way we are right now, because izvozvi munhu akaonekwa akamira nemunhu weZANU-PF zvoronzi Barbara atengesa, Barbara ari kunyengwa nemunhu weZANU-PF, Barbara ari kudanana nemunhu weZANU-PF, chief chose vanga vakamira nemunhu saka vava munhu weZANU-PF. You know, we now need to evolve from that kind of mentality, and know that this is ours, this is one of us. We trust each other. You know, you can go and attend a ZANU-PF meeting, but you know who you are. You know, because people are being targeted. You saw what happened in Mutoko, where one of our comrades, one of our champions, a young youth, you know, he had his house, you know, torched by ZANU-PF youth, by ZANU-PF activists, because he had been seen, you know, attending CCC rallies, entertaining CCC officials, and he was not attending ZANU-PF rallies, and he was targeted for that. So the violence, the political violence in rural areas is real. Let's just operate smartly, get whatever you get from ZANU-PF, and make sure that when you go to the ballot box, you know who to vote for. Of course, you vote for President Chamisa, you vote for change, because where we are right now, atichangoya tingotaura kuti endai munovhotera, takutongotaura zvazviri kuti voterai President Chamisa for change, voterai President Chamisa for a better Zimbabwe, voterai President Chamisa for a just and fair Zimbabwe, a Zimbabwe that will not keep you in jail for 4 months before you get bail. You know, that will be a thing of the past come 2023. Barbara, I'm still trying to phone Honorable Sithole. I think he doesn't have a network, or his phone doesn't have, but it's just ringing, but it's not going through.
And the mango here inonzi parafini. Unoziva mango inonzi parafini.
Yes. Yes, kana wakurira kumusha unotoiziva parafini.
Mango idzodzo dzinonaka sei inenge iri green but yakaibva mango iyoyo zvokuti munhu asingadzizivi munofanira kunakirwa nemango vamwe vasingatozivi kuti mango dzakaibva dzemumuti dzinenge dziri green but mukati dzinenge dziri yellow. So that's the strategy that we are talking about. People should just do everything and follow everything. When we are talking about Imba Yakacha, it just reminds me of 2008. You know, when this violence, you know, had reached to a point where people who said enough is enough. You know, ZANU-PF yaifamba ichipisha njodzi, but it was then MDC vachipisira vanhu veMDC dzimba. You remember 2008, that's when Mugabe failed to read, and then we entered into JNU. So the people now, they were saying, no, enough is enough. ZANU-PF does not have monopoly to violence. Kurohwa neZANU-PF does not mean kuti hatigoni kudzorera. It's just that we want peace. But I think this has just gone too far. So I remember vividly where vanhu vezanu vaiti vakapisa musha 1 wemunhu weMDC. Vanhu veMDC vaindomupisa 2 misha. ZANU ikandopisa 2 weMDC vaindopisa 4. Until vazoona kuti no, vanhu villagers, they were now fighting each other. And yet Changirai and Mugabe later drank tea on the same table. You see now. So people should know, you know, as villagers, as people who live in one village or in one area, it's not even wise to fight each other because chief social mukatarisa vanhu vese vari mubhuku rachief social ihama dzenyu. So this is how people were settling. So people were settling vari relatives. I know where I come from. Tisowana sabhuku wachona. We have book about 9 in our village, and it are under isusu. But then when you are the same people, now I'm trying to imagine kuti in a village whereby some villagers they support ZANU-PF, some support CCC, and then people start fighting, start killing each other. Obviously, it's a relative killing a relative. Sekuru killing Mzukuru. Bamnini killing Bamkuru. Or Tete killing another sister from the other mother. You see now. So people ngavarambe kuitiswa. Vanhu vekuudzayi vanhu vari kumaruzevha uku kuti rambai kuitiswa. Because politics izvozvi. So you'll be surprised one day Mnangagwa and Nelson Chamisa vanogona kuzotogara pa one table. It's possible. We can't rule out that they will sit on one table and yet mapera kuurayana uku. Ngandei tinobva kuballot box kwete kurwa zvezvo physically. No, we should fight in the ballot box, not fight each other. So let's spread the gospel, especially during this festive season. I know a lot of people are going home. A lot of people in South Africa, they are going home. A lot of people in Botswana, they are going home. In UK, they are going home for Christmas. Basa redu ngarive rekuyananisa kwatinenge tiri, kwete kukuchidzira violence. Let's educate ZANU-PF people to say kuti having divergent views or having different opinions does not mean kuti you are enemy. Criticizing Mnangagwa does not mean kuti we hate Mnangagwa. No, we hate the system that is making people suffer. We don't hate Mnangagwa as an individual, no, but we hate the system. So let's educate people, especially about diaspora and relative.
Yeah, I mean, and before I forget, when you talked about Christmas, people going home for Christmas, there's something that we need to preempt here and tell Zimbabweans that will be happening. ZANU-PF knows that the people that will be coming from South Africa, that will be coming from UK, coming from Namibia, Botswana, a lot of Zimbabweans that are in Southern Africa, they will travel home. Even some here in America, they will do that. And we hear that they are going to stop registration. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, they know that thousands, if not millions of Zimbabweans will be coming home, and they are going to, be wanting to register to vote. And ZANU-PF is planning to remove, those places where people are currently registering. And we need to start talking about it. We need to start making noise about it, making sure that ZEC does not do that. Because, if they are a government of the people, if they are a fair government, if they are a responsible government, we don't want them to like us or to do us any favors. They should just do what they need to do. There's no reason why ZANU-PF should stop registering people simply because it's holidays, simply because they know that many Zimbabweans are coming in for the holidays and many people are going to register to vote. So we need to start making noise about that. Our intelligence has showed us, has told us that that's what ZEC is planning to do. Obviously, there are people within ZEC that have already started talking about it. So let's make noise about it. Let's social media, talk about it. Let's if we have to call ZEC, let's call ZEC. If we have to just express our anger on social media anywhere where we can, obviously they read, obviously they see, and we also want the world to see that these are unfair, voter practices that are being done by Zimbabwe. We need people to be registering during the December holidays. So those in South Africa, in Namibia, in Mozambique, in Lesotho, anywhere where you're coming from, please, plan to register when you travel to Zimbabwe. And then for your vacation next year, plan to go back again to Zimbabwe to vote, because every vote matters. So don't ever, ask yourself questions, because I was asked those questions last time in 2018, and people were saying, so you're traveling all the way to Zimbabwe when I'm a voter? Of course, because I know that my vote matters. Every vote matters. So Zimbabweans, let's make sure we do go and register to vote. And we also plan to go and vote in 2023. That's the only way we are going to get rid of ZANU-PF. We want to protect a vote that we have. But first of all, we need to mobilize ourselves. We need to talk to ourselves. We need to encourage ourselves. We need to encourage our friends and family that we actually get out that vote. We have that vote. Hatifani kutomboita zviya zvemangange neZANU-PF kuti takatoda kutoenzana neZANU-PF. The moment we do that, we are giving ZANU-PF a chance to rig the election. Vanofanira kunyatsorohwa chaivo zvaivo zvokuti panenge paine difference ye1,000,000 votes. So the outcome, the turnout, the voter turnout is very important. Kunyatsoita zvakaita kuZambia zviya zvokuti munhu anorohwa zvokuti anenge akutotaura kuti ndimatibira opposition yariga my-elections. That's what we want to get ZANU-PF to. We want them to start complaining before the election has even ended that CCC is rigging election. Nekuti vanenge vaona turnout yacho. It's something that they would not have been, that they would not have anticipated, that they were not expecting, that even their rigging mechanisms cannot contain or maintain. So it's important that we turn out to vote in our millions. Barbara, it looks like we're not getting Honorable Sithole right now, but I can promise you folks that we are still going to talk to Honorable Sithole. he has agreed to the interview already. So whether he comes back, at 12 midnight, we'll talk to him. We can even have the option of recording what we would have discussed with him because of network, because of electricity. We'll make sure that we get to speak to Honorable Sithole. Barbara, we want to close, but let's hear your last words before we call it a night or a day.
She dropped.
Oh, she dropped?
Yes.
Okay. All right. To those that are just joining us, we were talking about the release of Honorable Sithole, who was released on, was it on Thursday? There Barbara comes. But I was just saying that was the topic of discussion, what made he he was made to stay in jail for more than 4 months and then given bail. And we all know, we all understand our constitution. Our constitution guarantees anyone would have been judged to have committed a crime, you are supposed to get bail. But we have seen what ZANU-PF has been doing. They begrudgingly deny CCC leaders, bail. Like now, as we are speaking, Honorable Job Scholar and the other Nyatsime 15 are still in jail right now. And there is no reason why they should be in jail because the Constitution guarantees a right to bail. So we continue as we finish to demand the release of our Honorable Job Scholar and the other Nyatsime 15. Barbara, your last words.
Yes, thank you so much, Chief.
Yeah, on mute.
Am I on mute? I'm not. Estella, can you hear me?
I can hear Champion Barbara, Chief.
Yes.
Go ahead, Champion.
So thank you so much. Kuyindaba akade sixoxa ngayo indaba ka-Honorable Sithole. Bekumele abuye u-Honorable Sithole, kodwa-ke indaba yamagesi eChitungwiza yemenze. Thank you so much, Naomi. Thank you so much for that feedback. You can hear me, Naomi. Thank you so much. Bekuyindaba kade sixoxa ngayo eyokuphuma kuka-Honorable Sithole oweChitungwiza, u-MP weChitungwiza, ukuthi sizoxoxisana laye ukuthi asitshele ukuthi bekunjani ekholeji phela eChikurupi, kodwa kasisayenesanga ngokuxhumana laye ngenxa yamagetsi, ukuswelakala kwamagetsi, ifoni yayilamlilo. Bekumele sibe lo Honorable Bondo, lo lawyer kaSithole, uBam, kabasakwanisanga ukuthi basijoyine, kodwa sithemba ukuthi amalanga alandelayo la siza kuba nabo because sifuna ukuthi sixoxisane labo besitshele ukuthi kanti vele wona ama-conditions awejele anjani, kuyahlaleka yini, kuyini esingakwenza thina njenge-CCC nxa sesisembusweni. Izindawo esimele siqalise ukuzilungisa zona lezo, ukwenzela ukuthi khona phela wonke umuntu abengene khonaphana akhululeke, ngoba ijele lenzelwa ukulungisa abantu. It's a correctional service. It's not a punishment service, Chief. The concept that we have about jails or, in Zimbabwe is very, very wrong. Our jails do not meet the international standards. If you go to other places, when people are in prison, you think that they are in a hotel. Because if you are in prison, it doesn't mean you have to die there, but you are being corrected so that when you come out reformed. So, but that's the reason why you find the crime rate, it doesn't end. Someone is jailed for robbing. When he comes out, you do the same crime because he was never prepared, he was never corrected. Instead, he was instilled more because of the conditions that are there in the jail. So bekulilanga elihle kakhulu, engithemba ukuthi sizaba lesikhathi eside kumalanga alandelayo sixoxisana ngendaba ezitshiyetshiyeneyo okwamanje sizabe sesikhangela-ke ama-elections ka-2023 njenge-Change Radio sizabe sinilethela izinhlelo eziningi ezimayelelana no-2023 sizabe sinilethela njalo ama-candidates azakhethwa yi-CCC ukumela abantu sizwe ukuthi bona vele bathini kuyini abakuthembisa abantu nxa befuna ukungena either kusephalamende kumbe kusekhansilini. Siyabonga kakhulu ukuba lathi sinothenda nekuwane sumuzwara nasi apho tatifunga ukuthi Honorable Sithole achatijoina asi nekuda kwekushayika kwemagetsi kuchitunguza tatadza kuwana Honorable Sithole asi tichazowadzosa futi murambe makateerera kuChange Radio ZimI paTwitter kwese mutisapote also can you pin our coffee link there? People should donate to Change Radio. Please, please, please donate to Change Radio. We want to use this money to come up with a TV, DSTV, so that when President Chamisa Waningwachi campaign that DSTV, because we know that BC will never give our president opportunity or time to campaign. So we want to campaign about DSTV, but so that we have our smart campaigns. Isn't it good, Chief?
Yeah, it looks like everyone else could hear Barbara, but I was not hearing her. But I've seen that she has stopped talking.
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
Yeah, she was talking about our
Okay,
coffee.
There we go. Oh yeah. So as Barbara had said earlier, Honorable Sithole has already started working. When we spoke to him earlier on before this program, he was at the hospital where he was attending to a young person in his constituents who had an accident, and he had to go there and make sure that he was well cared for and he was assisted. So those are the kind of people that we want, the kind of members of parliament that we want, that have people at heart. He has had no time, but he is already hitting the ground running. And like we promised, we are still going to speak to Honorable Sithole, and we'll bring you the interview, the program that we're going to do, whether we're going to record it or we're going to schedule it for tomorrow. We are going to do that. We promise you that. But we want to take the opportunity to thank you all. First of all, to thank you for the support that you gave Honorable Sithole, because I know he was very keen to come and thank all Zimbabweans that were praying for him during his time of incarceration, that supported him, that I know there are some Zimbabweans that even paid school fees for our comrades from the time that they were in jail. So we want to thank you for that support, and we want to thank you for supporting the People's Radio Station, Change Radio. We want to thank you for being here. Those who managed to be here today, we want to thank you for that. So from me and Barbara and Estella in the background, we say thank you so much. God bless you, and God bless the incoming president of Zimbabwe, Advocate Nelson Chamisa.
Bye.